Hey, I'm Elle.
And I'm JJ.
We're a travel couple from Australia who have the goal of visiting 100 countries.
We love adventure, good food, and are always up for unique experiences.
Follow along on our journey as we travel across Europe.
Over 3 months, we will be visiting 12 exciting countries,
exploring the sights, trying new foods, and delving into the rich culture each has to offer.
So sit back and enjoy as we tick off our bucket list destinations.
Like and subscribe to support us on our journey.
You keep me wondering, is our love strong?
So, we have made it to our next location. Do we want to say where that is?
Yeah.
We are in Paris. We've made it.
Kind of.
So, we've made it to our Airbnb, which took a really long time to find.
5 hours.
5 hours. But we made it. We are sweaty. The room's actually really big.
It's a good
Really
room.
nice. It's a good room. The host
We're
is really nice.
Really hot.
Yes. It's very hot in Paris. It's like 30 degrees at the moment. But let's recap the day. We got up early and we had our brekkie at the hostel that we were staying in Brussels. And then we got over to our Flix bus. And that was our first bus for this trip. We stopped off for 15 minutes somewhere and decided to go to the toilet. And as we came out, we were like, we'll get something to eat. Well, when we went to get something to eat, we saw that there was like a Caesar salad sandwich. We wanted one of those and a Pepsi.
She tried
But
to give us 2.
they only spoke French, no English. There was no help. This was my first introduction to Paris, or to France. And it's on this random petrol station on the side of the road. And well, yeah, we went to order one and then she's going, un. And we were like,
Un means one.
yeah, we were like, un.
One.
And she packed two of them and then we went,
No.
what do we do? And then she was ready to take them to the counter and we hadn't even ordered our drink.
Long story short, we said no, just one.
We said no.
And then JJ tried to politely ask for Pepsi.
So another lady put our order through, and instead of getting a Pepsi, she thought I probably said pain au chocolat, and so she put that on our bill.
She charged us for it, but we didn't get a pain of chocolate.
We charged.
We got ripped off. That's what
We got charged €8 something just for this damn
For one
sandwich,
baguette.
and that was it. And then we got on that bus, and we just wanted to go. But then we got in to Paris. And we had to change trains a few times.
Yeah, so my plan to get out here really easily, because like this Airbnb is out of Paris. It's within zone 3, so the main zone of Paris is 1, and then there's 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. So we're in zone 3 still, but it should have been really simple. We'd get off at Bercy, walked through the park. We were meant to get on at another station and catch the RER line A, which is like the red line. Super easy, like comes straight into Gare de Lyon, goes straight out to where we need to go. Well, the whole line is under construction. To get out to our Airbnb, changed like 3 times, 4 times, I don't even know anymore. Had to go all the way into Paris, go all the way up and around to then change again. Got off and we were like,
It should be a fine
it
walk.
should be a
this
short
Airbnb.
walk, 20-minute walk. I was like, yeah, 20 minutes isn't that long. As we're walking, it just kept saying 20-minute walk. We're like, oh, surely like we're halfway by now. It says it's half an hour, but it was like 2.1 kilometer walk in like 30-degree
with
heat,
our bags, which are quite heavy.
Yeah.
In this heat, it was just never ending.
So we stopped at Burger King on the way.
Yeah, we had a Burger King stop because we were just dead at this point. And we weren't even halfway to the Airbnb.
I'm over it.
This is our second break on our walk from the train.
It's not been a good day. Again.
We're in Paris, but not in Paris.
We're not in Paris. We're on the outskirts of Paris. Don't do that.
trying to get to our damn Airbnb. She was, and Airbnb lady had the audacity to say good luck.
Yeah. We thought it was going to be easy. Just get on the RER train, line A. Take us straight out there. Well, no, line A is under construction because of Paris. Stupid. And it gets worse.
We got through the gate. We had to walk 4 flights of stairs because we're on the top floor.
First we had to figure out how to get through the gate.
Yeah, we had to figure out how to get through the gate. And then 2 other doors.
Because it's in like
And
a
then-
gated building, which is safe, that's good,
Yeah.
but like, we're just confused as hell. I sent her out to get snacks. And while she was gone, I decided to do a bit of research on the tickets, because I was like, surely you'll be able to buy a metro pass online somewhere, because every other country has some sort of pass for transport online. The bad news is no. So tomorrow,
The bad news is, the reason it's bad is because if
We have to walk
if we
half
can't
an
get
hour
that,
again.
we have to walk that 2.5 kilometers all the way back to the train.
the good news is there's a bus stop right outside. The bad news is to buy a bus ticket on the bus is €2.50, and we're like short by 70 cents because we had to use that money for the toilet. And the other bad news is you can't use your card to pay on the bus. I'm just over it today. But look, like I just said, if this is like our like breakdown moment in Europe,
Can only imagine.
that's fine. It can only go
yeah.
up from here.
Yeah,
Last time I had mine in Rome, it was the middle of the trip.
yeah, we're keeping
Yeah.
a good. Yeah, but we'll see how tomorrow goes. Hopefully, it's a little bit better. day 3 of Paris. We've been really busy, so we haven't been able to share as much, but today we finally have taken a break. It's a Sunday, so we're going to share over a few parts our experience of Paris so far.
So the first day, I caved and I ordered a Bolt, which is like Uber.
Yes, very first
And I was
day.
like, stuff that. Like, I'll just get us straight in.
This is to get us into the city.
Which was about half an hour. And then once we were in there, I got us a day ticket. It's called a Mobilus ticket, which basically gives you like unlimited access in the zones that you choose. So I just chose zone 1 to 3, and then we could just get on and off the metro all day, anywhere we wanted to go. Yeah, once we got our ticket, we paid for a museum pass. It's like called the Paris Museum Pass, which gives you free access to a lot of the main museums and attractions in Paris. So we had to go pick that up because you have to get it as a physical card. You can't just use the voucher that you get through like Get Your Guide or Klook or whatever. So yeah, we went and did that. We caved and had breakfast at Starbucks. But yeah, on day 1 after we got our passes and had our breakfast, we went to the Sacré-Cœur.
A lot of steps.
Yeah.
Because we missed the gondola.
We try to find, there's like a funicular that takes you up. Otherwise there's like, is it 200 and something steps to get up to the Sacré-Cœur because it's on a hill. And I was trying to find the funicular and my maps took me a different way. So we did the steps of the Sacré-Cœur. Yeah, we went in the Sacré-Cœur, which is like a big basilica. Yeah, a big church. It's the Sacred Heart. I'm pretty sure that's what it stands
There's just
for.
like, you walk in and there's just Jesus up there in the dome looking at you. It's kind of like the biggest Jesus figure I've seen so far.
Good. I needed a cry moment, but I was like, no.
I was like, let
Not
it out,
in
girl.
public.
Let it out.
I didn't want to cry in public.
And we decided that we were going to get lunch.
We went to this place called, I think it's the other way around, but it's Pigalle Bouillon. So Bouillon Pigalle. It's like stuck in my head the wrong way.
We stood in that line
For like 2 hours. I think.
And we were not going to cave in because it's a highly recommended place, and you know if you're standing in a line then the food's good.
The entire time we were there, people just kept lining up.
No one was giving in. It started raining at one point and then it was really hot.
And if you're on a budget as well, it's quite cheap. And it's a good way to have authentic French cuisine. So if you're wanting to try stuff, definitely go. And they have multiple locations. There's 3 different locations throughout Paris, but this one is like right in the Montmartre area. We ended up trying
onion soup.
Yeah, French onion soup.
That was really
good. Was good.
I tried escargot, so snails, and it was interesting. The texture, very interesting. It's very chewy. You're sitting there for a while, so I kind of had to eat something with it. It was good. I would recommend definitely trying it.
I didn't try it, but you're the adventurous
foodie. I don't mind trying the exotic foods. Funny story of us actually going there was ordering. They straight up knew we needed an English menu. When we went to order, we were looking at the drinks menu and it said half, quarter, bottle, and then these other sizes. And we thought bottle would just be like
your standard 600 ml. They had it said a bottle, but then it said 75 centiliters. And my brain was like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we didn't want to really Google. We asked our waiter what size is a bottle, and he just kept going, yes, a Coke. Yes. And then we were like,
and I was like, but what size? And he's like, yes.
Like, no, but what size is it?
So I ordered 2 bottles.
And then his face was kind of like shocked that we ordered 2, but we didn't even pick up on that. We were just like, oh, maybe he,
we were hungry by then. We didn't care.
So the food come out, and then these 2 big bottles of Coke.
It's like this.
Yeah.
Like glass bottles, like you'd have table water in of Coke.
Yeah.
Came out.
And we were just like, oh. And this family next to us were looking at us like, these stupid people. We did our best to drink it all to try and not look like idiots. Note yourself, if you're going to order something, don't get a bottle.
Just get a glass.
Just get the smallest thing and then get another one if you're thirsty.
If it says €2, probably go for that one.
We paid like, what? Is that like $20 Australian or something?
11 euros for 2.
Yeah.
Oh, so in the Montmartre area, a local bus in the Montmartre area, and it's called Bus 40. And it's not a tourist bus. You get on at Pigalle, but it does like a whole loop of the back streets of Montmartre.
It's really good.
So it's this like little half-size bus that goes up all the little cobblestone streets and that. And so if you're like not wanting to walk because by then we were
Yeah, we were exhausted from just the Sacre-Cœur. So we were like, and it was very hot. It's been really hot for us. So we were like, this is perfect.
And it took like 40 minutes maybe.
Yeah, but it didn't even feel like that.
It didn't feel like that.
Because we were seeing so much.
Yeah.
And extra things that we would not have even bothered walking and looking at if not for this bus.
Yeah. So it's only like €2, I think, to get on if you don't have a ticket. But
you can just sit and ride the whole thing.
You can do the whole loop.
Which is what we did.
Where do we go after the Sacre-Cœur?
I think we went to go and look at the Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
Because from where the restaurant was, you could see the Moulin Rouge, but we wanted the bus first.
Yeah, what was your opinion on the Moulin Rouge?
Controversial. In Australia, the Moulin Rouge was really hyped up for dancers because it's like the place to be and it's Paris and everything. I saw it just sitting on the corner, surrounded by lingerie shops.
Sex shops.
Everywhere. I was kind of like, right.
It's like the red light district of Paris.
Yeah, and I thought to myself, I'm glad I kind of didn't take the opportunity up when I got asked. Just from looking at it wasn't the experience that I could see myself having. I know that the dance itself in the inside's probably a whole different experience.
From where it's located, what's surrounding it, and that it's a warped perception that we have overseas that the Moulin Rouge is like the place to go and dance.
Yeah, like I enjoyed obviously seeing it. That was something I wanted to tick off and look at. I definitely would want to go see a show, but that was my first reaction. So after the Moulin Rouge,
I took us to the Arc de Triomphe.
Yes. It's like my first favorite. I think that was like, my first like real favorite thing we did.
Yeah.
Because I've been wanting to see it for a long time and it's bloody huge. From across the street, I was like, what?
We saw it from across the street first, so you could see all the cars going around and around and around. Like, there's no lanes. They're all just crazy. And then there's like a tunnel, so you walk down the stairs and then you go under this tunnel under the road. And when you come up the other side, you're in the little centre like of the roundabout with the Arc de Triomphe.
Then what did we do?
We had, because of the museum pass, it gives you access to the rooftop.
Now,
the Arc de Triomphe.
I didn't really know that this was going to happen because like I wanted to do it, but I thought that we had to pay, so I was like, oh, that's kind of out of the question because we're picking our moments.
Yeah.
Then when she let me know that the pass actually was allowing us to go up, I was real hyped because I was like, oh my god, I actually get to go in it. Getting up to the top, I did not think that any of that was inside it. I would not have even thought if we had not seen it.
Yeah.
But basically,
I hadn't ever really seen anything about it.
There was a box that showed you down below, directly down below, like a camera. So you could see where you were standing. And then there was this massive statue of like a guard, I'm guessing.
It's like a whole you were like in the arch, so it's like hollow on the inside.
You're in the arch.
And then you go up some extra stairs and then you go out onto the rooftop and you've got a full 360 panorama view of Paris.
Yeah, absolutely, like beautiful. It's the best way. I reckon that was the best way to see the full extent of Paris because you see the way that the streets are broken up and how they're sectioned. And we got to see how far away the Sacre-Cœur was, and I was really shocked of how far in the distance it was because I thought it was close. But obviously we'd ridden metros. But that was my first proper sighting of the Eiffel Tower as well. So that was really cool.
It was a nice way to see it. Yeah, it's like the perfect view you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was kind of like our day one.
So this is our day two
Day two.
of our Paris experience. In the morning we got the bus. This time we went to the Louvre, which I was very, very excited for. First thing we did was walk through some of the Renaissance and Italian paintings, which are my favourite style of art. And I was just like blown away by the details. And my favourite room was the Sun Room. It was by the Sun King. He wanted his own glamorous room. Just covered all in gold.
All in frescoes on the ceiling.
It's based off the yearly calendar, I found out. So it's got all of the zodiac signs. It's got January through to December. It's also got different upper class paintings. There's also a massive painting in the center of one of the gods killing a serpent. The statues there in the Louvre were like beautiful. I know that you were really like...
I was impressed with all the
I
marble
was like,
statues.
ooh, she's getting into art.
No. No. Just the sculpture. I like sculptures. I think that's the most impressive thing to me, the fact that someone's like carved that out with their hands.
Yeah, I would
and
not know
chisels.
the first thing to do.
Yeah, but we pretty much planned to do this. On the actual Louvre website, there's like different visitor tours and stuff, like self-guided things you can do. So if you're wanting to go and see specific pieces of art, you can look up where they are and what rooms they're in and how to get there. So it makes it a lot easier because the Louvre is massive. Saw everything that we wanted to see.
Yeah, we saw all of the main paintings.
We saw the Venus de Milo.
Mm-hmm.
We saw a lot of the main sculptures, and we made our way to the Mona Lisa.
I would ask you to step back a little, please. Step back.
So what's your thoughts on the Mona Lisa?
She's small.
Let me set the scene for you. If you want to go see the Mona Lisa, you walk into the room and you know that you're there because there's 70 million tourists in there
crowds.
with their cameras up. Trying to look for the Mona Lisa on the wall, but like you really got to squint because the crowds are in the way.
She's not large at all.
No,
and
she's tiny.
I had the thought that she was, just because the hype of her has been so big.
Yeah.
But I was more impressed by the art on the opposite side of the wall.
On the opposite side of the wall to the Mona Lisa was this massively stunning, huge
It's
painting
basically Jesus
of
sitting at the
Jesus
table with the disciples and some other like people, and it was grand. For the sake of seeing the Mona Lisa, we got in that crowd.
Just to say that we did it. You all move forward as like a mass.
intense.
It's like being at a concert in the mosh pit. So by the time you get to the front, they let the people at the front, in the front row,
They kinda, like,
have like
filter
a
you out.
minute to take your photos, take your selfies, do whatever you need to do, and then they open up the ropes and they let the first row of people that have been there the longest go.
And by chance, we got right at the front of the rope.
So we got to have our moment, which
We
was
got our
good.
moment
Like
with
you will get your moment. But yeah, so by the time we were walking around the Louvre floor is mostly made of marble. Like everything in the Louvre is like made of marble, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And it's quite hard on your legs. And because we were sore from the previous day, there was a moment we were walking down the stairs and I just see this one in front of me just...
I didn't
bam.
even try to save myself. I was just, my legs gave
Her
in.
legs buckled.
And I just went flying to the ground.
We were lucky it was only a small set of stairs. Like,
Yeah.
It was only about 4 stairs that she fell down, but everyone around us was just like...
I just bounced myself right up. I was like, no, I'm good.
I tried to help her, and she did the whole,
Yeah.
I'm too good for that. And
Yeah, I was like,
I'm
no,
fine.
I'm fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
We were there for about 2.5 hours
Yeah.
by the time we got in. So after the Louvre... we hopped off at a metro stop called Madeleine. We went to, it was a church, and it was this big Acropolis looking building.
The
Roman
front of it was
looking
under
building.
construction, but you could still go into it.
And it's free to go in.
It's
And
huge.
it was like the Church of Madeleine or something. And yeah, it was stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I think the fact that like we didn't even know we were going to stumble upon that.
It made it even better.
Yeah.
Because there was no expectation.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, let's go into this really huge looking thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just beautiful.
So then after that, we made our way to the Army Museum. So it's like Napoleon's tomb.
This was like
It's a stunning building. Like
beautiful.
the outside of the building has this beautiful gold dome on top of it. The inside is just like this.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just stunning.
Gold paintings, stone, like marble, massive dome.
In the center.
In the center. So you look down. You can also get the stairs down to be more closer to it as well.
And I'm still confused if that's meant to be like his actual, like is his body in there?
Yeah, we weren't sure because
We'll
it
have
was
to look it up.
massive, and
Yeah.
we were like,
It
is this like just for a little person, or is this godlike size person? Or
Yeah, literally. It's like the size that were to bury a giant.
definitely something you have to see.
And then after that, I stopped at a supermarket on the way to get some snacks because this
Yeah.
one wanted to have like.
I wanted to have my picnic moment in the Eiffel Tower.
We tried to get a baguette and get some cheeses and that, but the shop that we walked in,
Didn't have cheese.
no, they had baguettes.
Yeah, but
But
we didn't
no,
just want
like-
bread.
No, like, of none of the things you really want. You know.
Random selections.
We walked our way over to the park, which is in front of the Eiffel Tower.
We did.
We sat on.
We
the-
made
we
friends
sat
with
on-
a pigeon.
Yeah, we sat on,
That's how our Eiffel Tower picnic
we
experience
sat on a
went.
patch of grass. I got mud on my butt, so it looked like I shat myself. A random pigeon came
We were
and
feeding
we
it.
fed it.
After that, we decided that day was a
Done
lot.
for us.
So we just decided to get the metro and come back because, again, by that point it was late. But I would say overall the Louvre is a definite must. Yeah.
We're recharging today, doing some laundry because we're running out of clean shirts because it's so hot here.
Yeah.
We've just been sweating. Yeah, that's
We still have
Yeah.
2 more big days coming up, and we won't tell you...
3 more big days.
3 more big days coming up, but we won't tell you
Oh,
what we have yet. We'll keep it a surprise.
will we?
Yes, we will. Yeah. So we'll end it here
I'm
for our
excited.
little catch up. And yeah, we're excited for tomorrow.
I'm
Or
really
will be
excited for
revealed.
Hello?
I'm just taking a video.
Oh.
Oh god, I've got delirium.
Step out.
Won't work anymore.
We made it to the Louvre.